welcome back to another video. Today I am wanting to use this stamping plate. I've not used it. I got this from Temu, but it is super cool, and it also came with this. I have used this one works fine. So I'm going to do something with this, and possibly that one's got like little smaller butterflies and stuff in. So hope we're all okay. You'll have to bear with me. It's super hot today and there will be a lot of me moaning, huffing and puffing. So the colours I've chosen, I've gone for a really deep sort of red, which is called Wineberry, from Born Pretty, SJ13, and Soft Nude, SJ08. They're in these new bottles. There's a set of, I think it's 20 in these bottles. So I'm going to take them off, get them out of the way. I'm going to do, I think I'll do the pointer and the ring with the nude. And then I'll do, I don't know, we will just see. Oh, this colour's just so, look at that. This set comes, you get your black and your white, and it's like your nudes, your reds and browns, but it does have like a nice pink, and there's a green in there as well. Got some lighter colours and darker colours. They are really nice. I think it's a really good sort of starter set. And the black and the white are really good for doing Frenchies with. Although everything's going to be quite runny today because it is so hot. And Rebecca doesn't do well in hot weather. Promise you that. So there's that, that's one coat. So I'll do the second coat on these. Oops. Obviously you don't need to see me do the same again, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to just do one coat of that Wineberry on the middle nail, and I've got these pigments. So we've got Espresso, which is like a dark brown. These are all Sparkle Supplies. Rustic, which I think, I don't know, it's quite pinky, and Luxury, which I might go for that because I've got a chrome as well, that one from Nicole Diary, and a couple of foils and stuff. So I'm going to use the Luxury pigment from Sparkle. Oh, look at that. I don't know if there's, yeah, it is quite sticky. So just push it into the brush, and then I just want to sort of do into that tacky layer like that. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. And then a little bit in this corner here. So I'm just pushing that into the tacky layer. That is gorgeous. I'm hoping the setup's okay, because like I say, in my last video, I don't know, I've changed my setup a little bit where I've moved the camera up, but I think that looks really nice. Right, so I need a little dust off any loose bits. perfect. Perfect for what I wanted. And I'm going to do that on the thumb and the little as well, but in different sort of places. So these have had 2 coats, but I'm going to be covering up the middle finger more with other stuff, so that's why I wasn't too bothered about the second coat. And it is quite opaque, this gel polish. These pigments as well, I've ordered a couple more from Sparkle Supplies. I think they are brilliant. You know, if you don't necessarily just want like a mirror chrome, but you just want something, you can like mix them with gels and do this, burnish it in. You could do that over the whole nail if you wanted, and that would just look absolutely stunning. So pretty. Oh god, I can't cope, you know. I swear to god, I'm dying. I'm so dramatic, aren't I? So that all pushed in like so. So there's that one. Ooh, so pretty. So I just used, that's called a little they're like little mini stippling brushes for pigment, and I got a few of these from Shein. This one was from Shein. You can get them on Temu as well, but yeah, or you could just use the eyeshadow applicators, you know, stuff like that. You don't have to like have anything special. Right, so I'm going, oh, why is it attacking me? Get me, I've got a base coat which I use to go over chromes, glitters and stuff like that, which is about empty, so I'm gonna have to get another one, just to seal them in for whatever I put on the top, so it's not going to scratch it, make any marks in it, and if I make a mistake with the next stage, then the pigment is going to be sealed in, so it's not going to ruin that. And it also just sort of like resets the tacky base, you know, on the nail for whatever we're doing, even though most of the time I take it off. So get these into the lamp. Give them a flip. Good job I put these mats down, isn't it? I always make a bloody mess. So a few seconds upside down in the lamp, and there we go. Right, so for these two, I'm thinking with us having the red, I might do this one. So this one's called Rustic Pigment. You get so much in the tubs as well. So I'm just gonna blend up to about where I want it. So I'll just leave that like so and do this one while I've got the brush loaded. Teeny bit more. So about the same. Right, to about there. Clean that off. Put the lid on that because I'm sneezing a lot today. We don't need that kind of shenanigans going on, do we? Right. Oh, I had my glasses sat there waiting for me. Right then, so I'm just going to get one of these little sponges, don't know why I just clipped them together, and tap sort of backwards and forwards a little bit over that sort of edging, and that hopefully blend that up a little bit. It would make it 10 times easier if I used a little grabber, but you know. Oh, I love them. Look at that. Right, so I'm going to base coat over these. I'm covered in pigment. It looks like I'm shining for the day. Oh, we had a little bit excess stuff there going on the top, but I'm not mad at it. Let me just wipe them off. Because I didn't use the brush to brush it off, did I? So let's just bring that down. All goes in as part of the fade anyway. Okay. Me likey, me likey. Oh, stunning that, isn't it? Oh, right, okay. So they're sealed. They are. I've also got a couple of foils. I've got Golden Blue and Leopard. And I'm not too sure. Let me have a look at this. I think the Golden Blue might be the best because we've got butterflies as well, haven't we? Okay, so butterflies and flowers it is. But where are we putting it? I might do come on, just gonna go over, take off that extra tacky layer from the base coat, get my foil gel, and I'm gonna do a full cover of this on the middle. That's nice and even, and we've got right to the tip. So this is Sparkle Supplies foil gel. So if you're in the UK and you want a nice, really good foil glue, this I recommend 100%. If you're not in the UK and you're still looking for something that's really good to use, I recommend Born Pretty. It is very close to how good this stuff is. And I think it's brilliant. So right, 60 seconds in the lamp, and then get off. I'm just going to grab some stamping stuff. Right, so stamping plate, because I've literally only just took the sealer over it. The middle nail's out. I'm just like leaving it there to cool for a sec, if it's even possible for anything to cool today. So I'm just going to give it a little clean with some acetone just to make sure there's no residue off that sticky film on there. Right, I actually don't have a clue what I'm doing, so might do actually is, one sec. Right, sorry, faffing with the camera angle. Okay. So I'm hoping, I don't even know if my camera's actually on straight or what, or whether it's just me looking at it wonky. That looks a little bit more straighter. Right, so I've got this, which is a Born Pretty one. They used to have like collections, like little series of the stamping polish. So this used to be called BP TYSO9. It's like a really dark plummy colour. But I've also got my Moira foil and the stamping gel polish, and I'm thinking I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm just gonna, before we do that, let's get the foil on. Getting far too ahead of myself. Got this bit cut off. What's that like? Oh yeah, there's enough on there. And this is, what's it called? Golden Bloom. It's like lacy sort of vibes. So if we can get that, so that, don't touch it yet, I'm not ready. And you can move. Right. And down. And down. Down. Oh yeah, I made myself some press-ons the other day, had them on, and then with this heat, I'm sure it's this heat because normally my press-ons stay on. I've had a thumb pop off. I'm not impressed. I don't know if it's because I'm having excess showers as well. Just get the tweezers and just rub them down the edge. If you see any bits that's like bubbled up, you know, where you've got like a crease or something, just lift it and place it back down. But I think these practice tips are quite flat, really. Get it down the tip there. And a little bit more on the side. I'm just glad I'm not working on clients. Ugh. You know, doing acrylic nails in this heat. Absolute nightmare it is. So through the summer when you're a nail tech and you're doing acrylic nails, you're getting in early to put your monomer in some cold water to cool it down. Otherwise it sets too fast, and then in the winter you've got it in bloody hot water. Look at that. Trying to warm it up because it doesn't set up quick enough. Right, so back to stamping. See, I don't even know whether this plate works okay. I know the other one does. But on the middle, I really like this girl. She's the one that jumped out to me the most. So I've got mummy and daughter. I don't know which one to, yeah, the big one's going to be the best, isn't it? Let me see how well this sort of looks when it picks up. If it picks up. I've got a feeling there's going to be quite a few things that don't work today. Oh, you can't see it over there. Can you see that? Isn't she fab? I don't know why they have to put the number 3A right next to it. So that's come off. Okay, so because I've base coated, underneath will be safe, but base coat can be a little bit more, you know, it can have that extra inhibition layer because it is the base coat, that's what it's made to do. So I'm just going to take off, because if you have it too slip slidey, your image can smudge. Right, oh, she's fabulous. Just got to make sure it stamps on the nail now. Wish me luck. She's cool. And then for that bottom part where she doesn't reach down, didn't even get me roller doodah, did I? Me roller doodah. I can't even remember if I've asked you all if you're okay. Hope you are all okay. Hope you're all surviving in this heat. And if you're not in the UK, what temperature is it where you are? Because it's, the UK is just not made for heat, and the people, as people, we're not made for heat either. It is crazy. We'll do maybe something like this, but then do it the other way around, so it sort of like fills that all bottom bit up, but you can still see through it, maybe. Or I could do, yeah, actually I could put the foil over the bottom, couldn't I, going across, rather than just having it all like that. But I'm not going to waste this, and I'll do that coming up from the bottom. Or shall I have it going down? Oh, going down. Cool. I love it, and I love that colour. Right, so to seal it in, because I'm going to go over with the foil gel, and I don't want anything to happen to the stamping, so I'm going to go over with base coat, and obviously I don't need to worry about glitter and stuff, so I can just use my normal. So that'll be nice and sealed in. She pretty. That one in, and then I'll get this one in for whatever we're going to do next. You can go over with a matte top coat if you wish. Sometimes though, depending on, different matte top coats act different, but sometimes a matte top coat can grip onto whatever's there and pull it off. So there's that. So I'm full 60. Right, let me just clean this. Okay, so they're cured with the base gel on, so I'm going to take off the tacky layer from the base gel, and then we're going to put some foil glue on. I'm going to do a full coat over the whole nail, and that will just, it's just purely to keep it even rather than making the tip fatter than further back. So well, hello if you're new watching and you're not subscribed. If you like somebody who sits and creates nails but mostly experiments, no idea what I'm going to do, subscribe. Okay, so they're in, right, so, and I've got the foil over there, but then like on these I want to stamp something, but I'm trying to think of how to get it to stand out. Okay, so I'm going to use this stamping polish from Moira, and I'm going to try with like some sort of chrome on there. So go over here. So this is a gel, this one. So this is going to need to be cured. Let me scrape it. There it is. I think I've pulled too much off. It might be okay though, because obviously I'm chroming on it. So these need the tacky they're taking off, don't they? Make sure it's dry. Make sure it's dry. And you know what? I nearly did. I didn't matte top coat. My God. That was close. That's why something in my brain was telling me I'm missing something. I'm missing something. So I'm going over with the matte top coat. So obviously I can chrome and it's not going to stick anywhere else, so I'll cure that. I'll flash that. I might do the same on this one actually, just in case I do decide to... Oh, crumbs. Crumbs, who the hell do I think I am? Bloody crumbs. Sorry, that bottle's so noisy. I'm absolutely loving this stamping plate though. Cannot express that enough. There's quite a few things, I think. I'm thinking actually, I have got a chrome that is probably the same as that like stamping polishy colour. Right, that one in. This one out. Okay. Try again. Just plonk it down, Rebecca. Okay. So I've got that going over there. And then I use this side bit here. In shot. Please be in shot. That's going to help the lights better. Right, so I'm going to cure that 60 seconds. what shall we stamp on the other one, or should we test this one first? Yes, one sec. Okay, so I've got this little chrome palette. I got these from Born Pretty. I got a voucher because it's my birthday month, so I got a little voucher from Born Pretty because they're just amazing. And I'm thinking that one, I don't know whether that would be too pink. Frig it. Or I've got, I might do that bronzy one. I'll just do it, see what happens. See what happens. Fingers crossed. It's gone on smooth. Let me just brush that. It's gone on nice and smooth. And then I'm going to use one of these sponges. Just to make sure there's definitely no excess bits floating. And then that's made it nice and shiny. And then go over with my base coat and seal that in. I like it. I like doing this. If you're new, I love just sitting and putting random things together because it gives me ideas for press on nail sets which are nice and different and things like that. So what we're going to do on this one then, I do that one there. Putting way too much on the plate as well. It's coming out really thin. I just find giving it like a few seconds zap as well helps stop it from sort of like pulling in. I got that tip from one of my subscribers and it's been a godsend, I have to say. Make sure I get that full butterfly on. So do that. So it still needs to be cured, and then I want something I know my plate's upside down, don't worry. My brain works in mysterious ways. We will get there in a minute. So that one. And then just put this so it looks like it comes up as one big piece. Like that. Oh, being shot and in focus. Goodness me, not liking this new camera angle. I never used to have that, probably did, but you know. Right, so I'm going to kill that for 60, and then that can have some chrome on. Let me just clean up. Okay, time for chrome. Yeah, I am loving this Moira. It's just getting used to it, because I'm just that used to using air dry stuff. Sometimes I do forget what I'm doing, but it is brilliant and super quick delivery in the UK as well, and you can get it in quite a few different countries, I think. Okay, so that one's got its chrome on. It's just like little peekaboo designs, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to seal that in with base coat. Just making sure I press the record button. Oh, goodness me. I've got a Born Pretty order coming, and I was hoping, well, I've got PR coming as well, and I've ordered, so they had a VIP sale day, and it was like 60% off, so I got a few bits of their new things. I'm just going to move this because I want to do the foil now, and I was hoping that was going to come today because it's got something in that would have probably been ideal, but I'll have to use that on another day. Okay, so I don't want this to go on with like a straight line, so would that be wide enough all the way across? Yes. So I'm just going to cut a wavy line. The foil has spoken, it landed there, so we're going with it. So I'm just going to rub this. So that just sort of cups at the bottom, and then I'm going to do, yeah, don't want the flower, just want the lace sort of thing there. So we got that. Don't know who I'm showing. And then I'm going to do something similar with this one, but I want more of the flowers and I want it going up further. So rather than wasting any of the foil, I'm going to just cut bits out. Ah, get off. So Don't do that. Stop it. Get off now. Slightly rub over that. So don't forget to let me know what you think. And this is all just literally gone from a stamping plate and a dark colour gel polish. Other than that, I still don't really have a clue what I'm doing. If you've got any questions, you can leave them in the... Do you know what I've done? Stuck it the wrong freaking way. Do you know what? I hate myself sometimes. I've stuck it on the wrong way. I'm like, diddle-diddle. Don't do what I do. It's the heat. I'm blaming the heat. Bloody hell. I hope that sticks on that bit now. Stupid. Oh no, a plonker, eh? I'm not always this dumb, but I'm not taking any mistakes out. I always try and leave them in. Give you a laugh if nothing else. Right, we did it. Oh my god, honesty. Right, so those two bits can go in the bin now. If I can get them off my glove. 1 second. Right, I've put the camera back because I don't want you to miss anything, or I don't want anybody like getting peed off, do you know what I mean? Right, so I've got some rose stickers, and I'm thinking these ones, because they match with, you know, like those bits in the background, but they are still the nice deep colours to tie in with these. So the thumb, and they've got these beautiful butterflies on. So I'll do like that one. Don't do that. Oh, someone's having a giraffe today, honestly. Is there any need for all of this? Just do shiny ones, because he's got some frames on as well. So yes, my birthday this Saturday. This one is probably going to be Friday's video, so using the wrong tweezers. I'm hoping this heat wave's gone by the time we've got to travel down there. It's like about 2.5 hours, something like that. But we don't have a car that has air conditioning, and obviously you've got to have your windows closed on the motorway. It's going to be rather warm. I was was going to take the dog with us this time, but I think that would just be too much for the dog. So I'll leave him home, and my brother-in-law will come in and let him out and stuff. I mean, we only go for the day, but like I say, we'll leave about 10 o'clock in the morning. And don't get back till probably about 10 at night. Smaller ones on this one. So I'm excited to see my mum. Since well, this year was the first ever year, Father's Day, that I didn't have any father. It was a weird one. So my stepdad passed away last September, so my mum, this is the first time that my mum has really ever been on her own. She's doing really well. So I'm super proud of her. She's enjoying life. I mean, they were together for 30 odd years, my mum and my stepdad. So it's been a bit of one of those years this year. So that there. Now do these frames come with the centre, or just, yeah. So I've got it. She loves her garden, absolutely loves her garden. She's had all of her garden done. So I've bought her. She loves, you know, the Christmas nutcrackers. She collects those. Oh my god, honestly, Christmas time when she gets them all out, it's like an army of them. And in B&M they had little gnomes, but that sort of like replicated nutcrackers. So she's gonna love those. Right, I'm just gonna base coat. Do I want something else on that one? It's weird going all the way back to my hometown. Not lived there for years. Must be like 20 years, something like that. Yeah, let me just grab something else. So I thought I'd grab these. I thought a couple of these just plonked on might look pretty cool. So let's give it a go. She says, everything's just testing me today, isn't it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fucking hell. What am I trying to do? Now it's upside down. What am I trying to do? Oops. Actually, yeah. I'm just going to do that so it's coming in on the corner. Ah, get off. Scissors, scissors. Don't exactly know what vibe I'm going to say these are, but I like them. I'd wear them for sure. And actually no, I use one of these, no, that one of these roses that have got like the scrolls. There. Dun, dun, dun. So you'll have to let me know in the comments what yous have all been up to. Did you do anything nice in the heat wave? Did you hide like me? I've just ordered some new fans from Amazon. Ours are just pants. We've had them for years. And every time we go to like Home Bargains or B&M, I always say to the other half, oh look, they've got the fans in. And he's like, yeah, we'll get them closer to the time when we need them. And I'm like, they're all going to be sold out. So when I was looking today, and I was expecting like prices to just be absolutely ridiculous, but they had some that were about $18.99, just stand up like pedestal ones. So I was like, do you know what, get in my basket. And it's coming tomorrow. And I bought myself a little mini USB one that I can put on my shelves next to where I am now at my desk, so I don't suffocate, because I'm male, really. I really don't do well with heat. It was lovely though, you know, when we went to Turkey. Obviously you've got the pool, haven't you, and you're in a bikini, and it was endless bloody free cocktails too, so that helped. But yeah, and it was this time last year when we was in Turkey as well. We came back the day before my birthday. I want to go back, it's not fair. Okay, so I've got some roses, and I got this little dude, and get a little, just get a little tip stand. I'm gonna put him on there. He's cute, isn't he? I bought a load from Shein of all like different poses, but I've got the mold as well. I've got the mold, and as far as I can see, none of them have the heads missing like in the other one. So I'm just going to use some of this ink, and I'm just going to colour him in with this, and then he can dry while I faff about and decide what roses I want. Ah, there it is. I knew there was a ball in these. Here we go. So obviously these inks are air dry. So just make sure I get all of the little bits. So yeah, making these, I don't know, did I see some? I can't even remember. But the finding out that you can colour your charms like this with inks when you make them in moulds is just the best thing ever. I don't even know why I buy charms anymore. I can't stop myself. I've ordered more because I've got all the moulds to make them as well. Oh, sorry. I don't know what he's barking at. Could be anything ranging from cat, aeroplane, leaf. I mean, heaven forbid someone goes in the house next door. I mean, how dare they? You can see his little face, look. Isn't he cute? So let's make sure we get around all the edges. So we don't have any bits showing through. I really do hope you've enjoyed. I feel like I haven't done a video like this in ages, but I probably have. But I've been sort of like following what's happening at the moment. Obviously I know if things are trending, that's what you're going to be wanting to watch, but it's nice to do something different, and I think that's why I got like a bit of a creator's block, so to speak. So just make sure there's no little bits missed there. Got around there. There we go. I think he's good. I think he's good. He's cute. So I'm just going to leave him to the side just to dry. Like I say, it's those metallic inks, so let's just air dry. And then I'm going to get a tray and decide what I'm doing. I don't want necessarily totally dark roses, because there's something like that's probably, so maybe 2 of those. They're all the same size. Yeah. Grab a couple of leaves out. Maybe some of these darker ones because they're sparkly. They will sort of go. I'll get 2 of those. Doesn't mean I'm going to use 2, but I always have to get 2. And then these are more the same sort. Sorry about that clicking noise. Maybe one of those nice big huge ginormous one. Oh, we got brown as well actually. Oh, fiddles sticks. Oh my god, it's because I'm using the wrong tweezers again. Oh, don't tell me there's not 2 of them. Do that instead. Come hither. I need more leaves. I need more leaves. I'm going to keep this one by me because this one's got all the pearls and shenanigans in it. Sorry, keep your stitching across. Right, so I've got this super duper thick stuff. I'm gonna need to wait for that guy to dry, really, aren't I? Because I need to put him on first. I don't know why I'm asking you, because you haven't got a flipping clue what I'm doing. I think you'll be dry enough. Can't get him off the sodden thing now. Trying to be all ladylike and gentle. Okay, so we're gonna have him there, and I need something a little bit different just for that middle rose to all of the others. No, maybe one of these glittery ones then. Spread that glue a little bit more. And a dog hair, love that. Just give that a little zap so it doesn't start sliding everywhere. I mean, this stuff's really good, you know, for like holding things in place, but like I say, it's really warm today. I think they're going to be too big, those roses, aren't they? So, something there. Don't want the blue. And zap. And something up here. Don't know if one of these will fit. Oh yeah, they fit. Oh, nope. there they are. So I've just gone over them with the top coat. Obviously I've top coated this little guy because he's just got the air dry ink on him. Excuse me both though. I'm gonna stick the nail on. My hands have been sweating in them gloves. It feels horrible. So don't ever put press-ons on just after a shower, bath, you're washing your hands, doing the dishes, or like now been sweating, so nails are always going to be a bit softer and they expand. So if you put your press-ons on when they're like that, obviously when they dry out they shrink again, so then the press-on will pop off, which I think is why mine have popped. That one's popped because obviously like I'm sweating, it's weather. But yeah, so there they are. I absolutely love them. So the stamping plates, I can't remember if it was Temu or Shein. Where's the numbers? So these came as a pack of 2, and I know on the listing you could buy them individually or you could buy the 2 together and it was like a little bit cheaper. So the first one, which is this one, which has got some really cool like little florals and butterflies, stuff like that. It's a really pretty plate and it works really well. And that one is called UUXL041. So if you put that into the search bar, it should come up. And this one, where is it? So this one is called UUXL222. And this is the one which we've used today, which I think is gorgeous. I love her, and I just love all the little bits that we've done in the background, and that it's definitely given me an idea for a set. I like them more in that sort of colour with, well, it's given me an idea for a couple of sets, to be fair. Yeah, so like stamping with that colour, a bit more of a nude. I think if I'd have left that just nude and then put the stickers on, and then I do love, like, you know, with the darker colour underneath with that pigment, and then we've got the chrome on the top, and then these sort of like little stickers. It's definitely given me a few ideas anyway. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Any questions or anything like that, just ask away. If you want to ask me privately, you can message me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is always in the description box. If you've seen any pop-ups throughout the video, that's me giving a shout out to the members in my Firebird's Nest. I have Firebird's Flames and Firebird's Nest. Firebird's Flames is 99p a month and the Nest is $1.99. I'll put it up on the screen. It will show you all the perks that you get if you did want to join, and you can join by clicking the join button, obviously, or the link in the description box, but it won't join you automatically. It'll just give you the information. And don't forget to give me a like. Even if you don't want to comment, you can just put a purple heart. You don't have to comment anything if you don't want to. I'm not going to force you to. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I can't do this without you guys, and it literally costs nothing to you, but it absolutely means the world to me. Every single person who interacts with my channel in any way, I appreciate you so much. If any of my members have got screenshots, that means they've got channels or businesses or websites, whatever, so you know, check them out as well. They're all awesome. I love them all to pieces. I love you guys. But yeah, and don't forget to hype if you think it's hype worthy. I mean, it was a bit of a faff, but I really like the outcome. But you have to let me know what you think. Super cool. Really impressed. Right, that is it. I am going to go and down a really big cold drink because I'm bloody parched. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.